You know what, El Kennedy, I took that for her too. I went to bat for her against these.
El Kennedy is crying. Anissa spoke to her in their live the other day, and man, I couldn't have said it better myself, really. She summed it up 100%. If you go back and listen to what Anissa said to her, it was like spot the fuck on.
And again, y'all call clip channels community type of service, you know, for your own community, and that's cool. That's how it's going to go down on YouTube. Go for it. Whatever. But if you're going to clip people, then clip it for what's actually there, like the content. But when you put your 2 cents into it, El Kennedy, this is what I'm getting at. Like you did on me, and said I was wrong for what I said about Jimbo and Thelma, knowing that Jimbo and Thelma said that to begin with, and they're completely and 100% guilty of it. You, ma'am, are wrong. Okay? That's where I have issues with you. Don't ever call me disgusting when you put up and uphold the same vile, nasty people that you do. I've never said a foul word about you. Never discussed your name until now. But when I saw that comment that you made about me, absolutely. I kind of find a clip channel more of something like Traders does, okay? Or like Katie does in a way, or I'm trying to think of other channels. I really don't want to put anybody on the spot though. But if you're going to bring out the good and bad in everybody, then bring out the good and bad in everybody. Don't just clip here and there. It's nice to get the attaboys, you know, but here again, I have a real issue. God, I don't even want to say that. Let me just be quiet. I have a real issue with some things that are being said and not said. But again, it's your channel. You choose how to do it. But there's real issues going on, and they're just looked over when the smallest things are made out to be such big issues. But then when it comes down to you allegedly being doxxed, when I know for a fact that you weren't, I know what it's like to be doxxed, El Kennedy. Okay? I do. It fucking sucks, dude. It does. Come to YouTube with your real name and think you're fucking safe like you are on Facebook, right? Put your pictures out there. You know, this weekend I'm going to have a picnic with my family. Oh, we're going to have a great time. I put my family pictures out there. Oh, we have this and this and this and this and this and this. You can look everybody up. Nobody ever does this shit to you. Nobody ever goes this real life on you on Facebook. The fuck you want to say Facebook is like YouTube? No, it's not. I've never dealt with it like this. But I know as soon as I came to YouTube with my real name, I sure as hell got doxxed. Over nothing. Nothing. Because somebody didn't like me. Because I called him out and said that I wasn't related to somebody. And that's exactly what happened. So for you to say that you feel violated, or doxxed, or taken advantage of, you should have known to begin with it was going to happen. Remember how you are the people that you keep around you, right? That's what happens here. They pick on the people they can. El Kennedy, I hate it. But there were so many things that happened that you just let slide by. And now you want to cry foul? And this is me personally saying this, not Traders, it's me. But you want to cry foul because somebody called you. But if somebody ever called my grandparents or my mother or anybody else, I would be upset about that, and I know you would too.
Today, we'll compare objects to see if they are the same or different.
What time is it? It's 4 hours. We're good. Wake up, wake up. You got someone called in your phone. Come on, Kemper, answer. Nice. Yes, it is for you, sir. It's about your relative, Matthew Kemper, and his pedo support for a gentleman named James Collin. They seem to be part of a map community that you can find online at a channel called The Stand, where Jimbo often talks about fucking little children, like 8-year-olds and 12-year-olds and so on, and just so happens to be a fucking coach for little girls basketball and constantly takes pictures with his hands all over them. Just thought you should know that you're related to that guy. I would love some insight on it. Like, hey, no hard feelings towards you. Let's face it, you're not online supporting pedophiles, but I would love to learn more about your brother and his prior sex abuse that he's so openly willing to talk about. I'd like to know a little bit more about who he may have victimized in the process. Do you support your relative there? Like are you guys friends? Like, I have a lot of questions. Get back to me. You can call me at this number anytime. 303-888-93. We'll try another one in a minute. His only son, or at least one of his sons, is in need of prayer. This is really interesting. Who's Yeah, no, I got questions. Let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Dick Kemper. And it goes into, well, let's just go ahead and Let's call that's our option here.
Oh, just mom.
Oh, the Magic Jack customer. Oh, man. Yeah, I just wanted to touch base with Jack in reference to your son, Matthew, who just so happens to be a pedophile supporter on a channel called The Stand. That's right. He's defending the guy that openly talks about fucking 8-year-olds and 12-year-olds and ultimately has a problem with keeping his hands off of children on his watch during after-curricular school activities. As a basketball coach. Yeah, just wanted you to know that's what your son supports. Heard he was molested as a child. Wasn't sure if that was you that did that or somebody else. I would love more intel on that. Yeah, and he said it on YouTube, so I'm assuming that you know something about it. I mean, what is going on in that church? I would like to know. And how do you feel about 1,000 moms in the parking lot holding a picket sign saying that we are afraid for our children and your son is actively trying to defend the person that quite possibly is endangering them? Anyway, food for thought. My name's Bird. You have a great night. You can call me back if you want. 303 to just let me know what you think. Appreciate you. Got a couple more here. Phone numbers for Ryan. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's another one right here. Let's try this one. This one's a cell phone number.
Yep, sure was, Lion Mamalino. This is what Ghost did with Bird.
Nope, that one's out too. Well, guess what though? There's one more. Should we try that one too? You think this dude might have been through this a few times? You think a few people might have already talked to this guy? All 3 of his numbers are disconnected.
Yeah, all 3 of his numbers are disconnected. You guys do realize that phone numbers of people that you're married to or your children are also data aggregated under your name. I changed my daughter's phone number in July of 2022. That was one of the numbers you called, dumb fuck. This was like 6 weeks ago, Fluffy. They even called Ryan's ex-wife and they were looking for his elderly mother's number. She's 80 or 82. Yeah, Ryan's been on my stream. I could probably call Ryan right now and say, hey, you wanna pop up on this stream? Don't forget, Bird, Ryan will do whatever I tell him to fucking do because he's a beta cuck. Hence why we're not together. Just like you are a beta cuck, bro.
Effective. I wonder why, Nick. I mean, does he not want to talk to you that bad? When you can't fucking do it that way, sometimes it's better to do it another way, right? And so, why don't we try this? Should we try Sharon's or Lori?
Katie, is this doxing?
Well, this one rings.
Yes, Lion Mamalino.
Nope, that one doesn't work. All right, well, we'll try one more, and then we'll just continue on with our.
Howdy, Chili.
Let's try Sharon.
Thank you, Freeside.
Sharon looks like a good prospect.
Come on.
Sharon! Wow. Yeah, I can only imagine that these people are really uncomfortable with publishing their phone numbers at this point in time.
Hello. We can help you find another business in the area.
Oh, well.
Well.
Wow. Lucky you, Nick. My search continues, and the game just got...
You tried.
Satan called my grandparents live. When she was live, she called both my grandparents, telling them that I have an eating disorder, that what did they do to me to make me the way I am, an alcoholic, all this shit. Was that clipped? No.
Now it's time to call Dorothy. Put a 7 in the chat if you want me to call Dorothy. I'll call her. Should I call Dorothy?
5, 8, 9.
Hi, Dorothy. My name is Nicole. I'm calling in regards to your granddaughter, Katie. Katie regularly goes live on YouTube, and she is obsessed with my 14-year-old daughter. She continuously talks about her and refers to her as a whore, a slut, a pass-around based on her spring fling dress that she wore in June of 2024. Now, I understand it must be very difficult to have to deal with a 36-year-old grown adult living off of you, but I think you should probably remove her from your will and hold her accountable. I know she is a starving artist. I understand that she starves herself in general. We can tell that she's bulimic by the way her teeth look. But I think it's time that you hold her accountable. She is dating a man out of Loveland, Colorado, who is 5'8" and has multiple felony charges against him. His name is Robert. He is white trash to the nth degree. And is that what you want your money spent on? Because he will never be able to provide for her because he has children that he doesn't even take care of. And he has an enormous IRS lien for failure to pay taxes. And he's married. This is not Katie's first rodeo with men on the internet, and I think it's time for you to step up, Dorothy, and hold her accountable for her bad decisions. If you have any questions, please give me a call, 989. Have a wonderful night, Dorothy. Oh, my Nana's name is Dorothy. What a coincidence!
And that's why you got so upset. But here's the thing, though. El Kennedy, I want to see you come out with a voice and say something and not let Nick say it for you. Because I've always had a voice on this platform. And you know what's happened to me? I've gotten trashed every fucking day on here. But I still haven't left. Because I'm not going to. But you continue to let people over there talk about other people. Right? Put them down. put their phone number out in the chat. Like, I would respect you a whole lot more, El Kennedy, right now if you actually came out and said, you know what? I get it now. I feel like I have been doxxed a little bit because he did find my number. He did call me. Say it. Don't let some other person talk for you. Have a voice. Please do that. Because right now I have no respect for you, and I'm gonna mean that 100%. I don't have any respect for you. Because you won't stand up for what's right. You'll let another woman that has doxed so many people, that has put down so many people, that has talked so much bullshit about people and how they've AR'd other family members, but you feel the need to say how badly you've been done about a channel that's about to get taken away? Don't even. I would rather my channel get taken than somebody lie on my family like they have been, or CPS called on me about bullshit, or somebody threatened my children. You're not talking about that though, are you? You're talking about phone calls, right? People ask me all the time, you used to be nice, Anissa. I was nice once, not anymore. And this is why. It sucks, doesn't it? Except for your whole history hasn't been brought out yet. And I hope it's not. I don't want it to be. But you can't say what really happened, or say what she's done, or even be truthful to yourself. That's what makes me mad, El Kennedy. Because you see what it's like right now to have somebody call you and know who you are, right? It scared you. To the point where you feel like Nick had to take up for you. Fuck Nick. Because if you can't take up for yourself, nobody's going to. And I'm telling you right now, she won't be there in the long run. She won't. You think she's your friend now? She hated you, what, 8 months ago? I still have those lives when she said that you were nothing but a piece of trash. She didn't like you. So, I forgive you for what you said about me, El Kennedy.
And while we're talking about this right now, El Kennedy, I would like to address you when it comes to this. You wrote a post saying that me and Bird are maliciously trying to take your channel down. Not me. I'm not a malicious person. That's you. For the last, since Ernie left, I became her content, right? I became her content, and that's fine, okay? That's okay. That's fine. I don't care. I've become a lot of people's content, right? And that's cool. That's what YouTube's about, right? Some people recap, some people clip, some people, are the content, some people are both or all three or whatever. So everybody on this side, before everybody started fighting over here, no one liked her, okay?
Want to see what that El Kennedy bitch looks like?
Yeah, she does. Yeah. What's she doing? Oh, she's she's Shellying with the hula hoop?
Is that her son?
Paperclip. Does Shelly do this with hula hoops?
She's playing around with the hula hoop.
Oh, that's a girl? I thought that was fucking Joey
That's a woman. I guess a woman. How old is she?
What, you thought she was gonna stop and go, whoa?
That one.
Authority check.
Whatever.
How old is this person on the screen?
I was sneezing at the time.
Dude, she's like 80.
83.
Look at her channel profile picture, dude.
Oh, I'm not going that far. Where's that? You're making
On
me
my
fucking work.
community tab.
Yes, we're making you work.
Right, God damn it.
This is an old ass woman. Oh, no. Hold on. Well, besides that, but this is an old ass woman that really wanted to be in the Mickey Mouse Club, but just too old to fucking do it, right? Like, oh my God.
This is the reason men relapse.
Good.
You just said this is the reason.
All right. I just want to remind people, we didn't start this shit, but if once again, you want to fucking play games, we can play games.
Oh, wow. I just found the picture. Yeah. Wow, bro. Oh, that's impressive.
What are you doing with your life?
I mean, I don't see you guys out there hula hooping, doing videos on YouTube.
I'm too fat to do that. Fuck you.
Wow.
My advice to you is this. What you should do, if you want to go like to 10,000 or 20,000 or 100,000 subs, what you should do is you should put little pasties on and a very, very micro thong and then hula hoop with people throwing jello at you. And I swear to God, like, you'll be Mr. Beast in no time.
Miss Norbury had us write out apologies to people that we'd hurt in our lives.
Okay, well, that pretty much finishes up that one. And that one comes from El Kennedy, aka John Bonet. John Bonet has pretty good content. It's come a very long way in a very short amount of time. And it seems to me she has a lot of time, because the amount of fucking content that she goes through to put this shit together, wow, my hat is tipped to you. You are one of those think tank motherfuckers, and I think that you should have been in like the FBI or the CIA, because the way your mind works is that of an agent. And my hat is tipped to you for putting it to good use. So thank you.
No, thank you, Kennedy, for making it. I know you say thanking me for playing it, but thank you for putting it together, because once again, it's we're playing it here as content. So
yeah, please don't strike it.
People talked mad shit about her. People made fun of her. People did not appreciate her. And naturally, organically, like the way it always goes, which I don't operate like this. A lot of people do, though. She went and flip-flopped and is now, you know, good besties, whatever, in the people that we no longer get along with chats. She's promoted over there, and that's great. That's good. That's great. Okay. I'm all about people succeeding. I don't want to see people fail. Okay. She's gotten shit more biased, more twisted, more dishonest.
You're wearing sweatpants. It's Monday. So that's against the rules, and you can't sit with us. Whatever. Those rules aren't real. You can't sit with us!
And she is painting people out in a light that is just, it's not true. It's not okay. It's dishonest. In my opinion, it's dishonest. Okay. But she has every right to do that, right? She has every right to clip shit how she wants. She has every right to do whatever she wants. It's her channel, right? I'm not asking people to clip me in a good light. I'm not asking anybody to do that, okay?
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
Oh my god. Okay, walk it off.
There are people that, I mean, fucking Toxic, the furry, did like a whole 7-hour thing. You know, I think the first part was like the first, 2 hours or whatever were him going over my lives. But he did it fair. He did it fair use. And all he did was talk shit. Okay?
All of this has been done before.
I was still on mute. Okay, so you're saying sending people directly there, like over 100 people, after your live stream, that's a bad idea?
What live stream?
So, like, for instance, Blame Katie, she was doing a live stream, and she's got like 130 people in there, and she sends people to Callie's live stream. Right, so that was
that's not a good look.
It's a bad idea.
If I was Katie, obviously that's not a good look.
The second time
if I was Katie, that's not a good look.
No, it's
right?
not.
Like I wouldn't do that personally. But now that it's been done, I'm not going to respond by drawing more attention to it.
Like, I don't really give a shit about Callie. She's a retard. However, Katie directing people towards this live stream and promoting this crap is a problem.
Yeah, that's I don't agree with that at all.
And
I
then
think
tries
that's
to cry
really bad
victim.
work.
Yes,
and then tries to cry victim.
He put in commentary, and he abided by terms of service. There was nothing to strike. There are a lot of videos that Hula Hoop Lady has done that I wouldn't strike. I wouldn't strike because it's under terms of service. It's not, in my opinion, violating terms of service. Whether I like the video or not, it is what it is. She's allowed. You clip me for malicious reasons. You clip me because you want to spin and twist shit and paint me out in a bad light. You are like what CNN does to Trump. You know what I mean? You are disingenuous, dishonest, fake news, right?
Beware of the plastic.
Oh my God. None of the bad shit that goes on here is exposed. She spreads awareness about people, in my opinion, that don't want to deal with fuck shit, that abide by the rules.
I'm glad to have Kennedy and Bird here. What's going on with you two? Are we striking people's content because they don't like what we said, Bird? Is that what we're doing? Come on, Bird. Is that what we're doing?
And also, anyone that's been clipped by L. Kennedy that doesn't have, some type of agreement with her or hasn't given her permission, I want you to go in there and I want you to copyright strike it.
Oh, shit.
Everybody to hit L. Kennedy for every little clip that they possibly can.
L. Kennedy better get me off your shit. Bird's my brother.
And listen, this is why, right? Because Control-Alt-Delete, a.k.a. What's his fucking stupid ass name now? He's always coming up with some stupid fucking name. I can't always fucking remember. Critical Thinking Cap. That's what it was, I think. Yeah, Critical Thinking Cap. So this motherfucker was on some oh my God, Bird,
I can't believe you're doing what Truthfinder did and you're striking Shiva right now for copyright strike. It's such a bitch move. And I'm like, actually, I'm just trolling them out. And then I removed the copyright strikes and I'm like, carry on. And then you got him over there sucking fucking Brett's fucking dirty dick, right? He's like straight up sucking Brett's dirty dick and Brett's striking you. Brett's over there fucking hitting you with copyright strikes like a little bitch. Like the very things that they all complained about with Truthfinder. Like they were all on some like, oh my God, he's such a faggot. He's such a piece of shit. And now they're all like cheering on the guy doing the very thing that they were saying it was bad for somebody else to do. Like,
make it make sense.
It makes no
Right.
sense.
I'm such a small chihuahua, but everybody wants me off my fucking channel.
Yeah, I say it's time for strike wars, everybody. Let's see how many channels we can actually get removed from YouTube. You know what I mean? And I know that's gonna that's definitely gonna encourage my haters to try to knock this one down. But listen, like, you know me, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? This channel can fucking poof in the fucking moment's notice, and I'm just gonna create 6 more. And you know, like, what? You think I'm gonna get anything less than the fucking 150 viewers that I'm used to getting in here? Like, no, everybody will cycle right back in. Ain't no big deal.
I heard supposedly you doxed Katie, which I don't believe that. When I saw Katie's, I saw about 10 minutes of Katie's. You were up there.
Katie is catcalling. Oh, is Katie on right now?
People sent me screenshots of her saying that, or people saying that he doxed her. And, you know, I can't get a hold of him, and I usually would go to him first, but you know what? Like, fuck it. Like, this is me being transparent. This is me calling everybody out for the same kind of fuck shit. Everybody thinks that I'm wrong, and she's the one that is, you know, she brings the truth. She brings the truth.
I had to pretend to be plastic. Buddy, you're not pretending anymore. You're plastic. Cold, shiny, hard plastic.
Is El Kennedy in here? El Kennedy. Chasing justice. Can you chase justice for proof that El Kennedy got doxxed by Bird?
Yeah, so in that chat, everyone was getting mad at me. They were saying that I came in there and stirred up shit and just left. And they were like, oh, how convenient. Chasing isn't here anymore. No, Chasing was sitting right there, taking it all in, reading all the bullshit. So you had people in there like Tina, better known as Holistic Empire or Hempire. And it turned into everything but. And the thing is I went in there to make a comment about the situation going on with LK Kennedy. But of course, the question that I got asked was about Jimbo. You can't ever have one situation without someone saying, well, what do you think about this? Or Jimbo did that. And blah, blah, blah. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about. That's not what the title was about. And I know it was just a random question, but let's stay on topic.
Can someone find El Kennedy?
See, I don't know any of this.
She don't need to be demanding her to take the panel, but because
I can't say if she is or not because I'm not listening to it. I just like to hear things for myself. That's why I was asking if El Kennedy was in here.
Yeah, and that she wasn't here earlier, but and she you know said he was counting.
I've known Bird for a long time, and if Bird says he didn't dox somebody, he didn't dox them. Right now, if Bird doxed somebody, he'd tell you he did it. So there's that. Bird. See, people, at least Bird is honest, right? No matter how stupid that sounds, at least Bird is honest.
Talk about Blue King, right?
Bird, you do realize how ridiculously that sounds, right?
Bird feels away. So that's what he is doing.
I'm sorry, that's great, though. I gotta admit, that's pretty great. Jesus Christ. No. Y'all people wild. Well, Kennedy, my content is up for grabs, and I can assure you I will never strike you. Okay, so Squishy, there's a difference in striking somebody because they annoy you or just because you think it's funny, than striking somebody because you're... I'm Bird, I'm not talking about you in this instance. But striking somebody because you got hurt feelings or because they talk shit about you or something like that. There's a difference in striking, right? With the great strike wars were going on, that was funny as fuck. There you go. LKD says, Go look at my community post, Bird. I said that I was not doxxed, that you had my info. Well, I can tell you right now, there's probably a lot of people that have your info. I mean, I could just make a mention of one it right now, and my inbox would fill about 15 different people sending it to me. And the strike words were great. Yes, they were. Proof goes your channel. Take Brett for showing your support, Kennedy Cluster. That's so petty, Bird. It's so fucking petty. Oh.
Our opinions can be different, but there's way more pressing issues. And for somebody that stands on, doing the right thing, standing in their truth, being held accountable, I don't think me talking shit to Brett, after all the shit that he did to me, lied on me, struck me, for me, I mean, it didn't go through because I abided by terms of service. And I clapped back, but that makes me the real mean girl. Again, this could be considered a little bit personal. I don't care.
I hate it. I hate the way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry.
Personal or not, take your feelings out of it. I'm not gonna let somebody just play my shit and try to make me paint me out in a bad light and twist shit using my own content, okay? There are many different ways you can do that, get creative. I don't like her. I do not like her. I don't appreciate her at all.
I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme.
And that's how I feel, okay? Not everyone's gonna get along. Not everyone's gonna see eye to eye. I know people are very mad. I don't like you. I have been so loud about this. It is no secret that I don't like you. It is no secret that I think you are biased clip channel. I have said this a million times, okay? When you have honest clip channels, obviously, you will have way more credibility in these YouTube streets. And clip channels, there's nothing wrong with being a biased clip channel, right? But I think that it's important that your viewers know that you're, swayed one way. And I feel like some clip channels have been trying to frame people as something they're not, and they're kind of not doing a very good job of it. And I don't know if that was because they just missed the mark as far as adding in their little words and quotations and their little rolly eyes and little question marks and stuff. But I guess I'll start with this. I saw a clip channel do something on AC and him having an affiliation with News Now Houston. I didn't know News Now Houston. I know of him. He is in prison for literally the rest of his life. He is a convicted sex offender. He is, convicted of molesting his own children. He's had priors. A lot of people were devastated over this because he was a huge part of the 1A community and a lot of people just were not aware. AC went out and audited with him. Yes, there are videos of him auditing with News Now Houston. That is no secret, okay? No secret at all. He's never denied that. He has never tried to cover that up. A lot of people supported him when no one was aware of the shit that he had done. Now, when you play clips and stuff, it's important to make sure that both sides are shown. And I kind of, this past clip, I appreciate that person putting in that she put in AC saying that he didn't know, but she wrote in quotation marks, because he said, I didn't really know that. And that's just how AC talks. If AC knew any part of that, he was a convicted sex offender prior, all that shit, he would not go audit with that person. Do you have any idea the hell? He would be banished forever around here. If he knew about News Now Houston and his criminal past and what he was all about, okay? If he knew that and then went auditing with him, he would have, no way, no how. He would be fucking voted off the island. He would be thrown into the water. People would throw chum in the water. All the great white sharks from all regions of the world would congregate there and just shred his motherfucking ass apart. They would eat him. They'd bite into him and all the burritos would pop out of him everywhere. They'd be having a freaking fiesta of burritos in the water everywhere. It would be so fun, but no. They didn't fucking know. So don't spin that shit like he knew. Don't do it.
Fuck is the one bandwagon that everyone seems to jump on when they go from being in my camp, right? When they go from being just cool with me to you the enemy, right? What's the first thing? Okay, you're pretty close to where I was going with it. So apparently fucking Katie went live. I didn't even, once again, I woke up, but I'm getting told this right now. But apparently she went live and called me a pedo supporter.
Who's a pedo?
So why weren't you this when you was sharing her shit, promoting her, and bringing your whole audience, your whole community?
Right.
Why weren't you that?
Right, exactly. So now I'm a pedo supporter? Now I am?
So it's a good opinion that they're probably watching this right now, right?
No.
Or
Way
at
too much
least
ego.
one
They're
of the
paying attention to themselves.
Scorpion says, I understand your predicament, but tonight Katie went in on AC about NNH and how AC supports NNH.
They supposedly weaponized, Nicolina with information about Beware a Mouse, yet they all know that she is a supporter of a man who fucked a 12-year-old.
I did not even put that together.
Yeah, it's kind of
Wow.
awkward. It's kind of awkward to me. I mean, I guess I shouldn't expect anything different from somebody that actively used to audit with News Now Houston.
Oh man, I appreciate honest clip channels because when you have honest clip channels, obviously you will have way more credibility in these YouTube streets. And clip channels, there's nothing wrong with being a biased clip channel, right? Okay, so that's where she cut me off, right? So she cut me off there and tried to say, oh, see, she thinks it's okay to have a biased clip channel. There's something out, there was a follow-up to that was not clipped because she wanted to sound a certain way and throw it in PT's
Y'all
face.
used to get on Connie, like the whole community, for not like being actually factual with her videos. Isn't that what we used to do? We used to hop all over Constance Sue and treat her like shit because we thought her videos were biased. Well, Elle Kennedy, your videos are fucking biased. I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with being a biased clip channel. It's like, I fundamentally disagreed with her on, but this is what I said after. I think that it's important that your viewers know that you're, swayed one way. And so, Elle Kennedy, why didn't you put that in there, ma'am?
Interesting.
Why didn't you
That's
follow
very
up with that?
interesting.
Because is it because that changes the entire message?
Uh-huh.
Is it because
Wow.
that?
She's just getting called out left and right today. Damn.
I mean, it's just real stupid. Honestly, you look stupid, ma'am. I don't hide when I have an issue with somebody. I don't care if you clip me, okay? I love clip channels. But when you are already taking this obsessive, direction with me, especially, when you're trying to turn shit that I say into a video for what? I said, she literally clipped me saying, and I was joking around. Remember how I was talking about people being very bad behaved and me being like, what? Compared to them, I'm a saint. I am a saint on here. She literally clipped that and made it a thing. Fine, you can do better. Do better. There is so much content out here that you willfully do not cover because you're scared of those people, because you're biased. You want to cover up all their bad behavior and you want to clip my bad behavior. I don't even have what is bad behavior? What have I done? I talk my shit. I show the people what's going on and I keep it the fuck pushing, It's gotta be hard for her to sift through shit the way, to find these little gotcha. It's weird, but malicious, that's you. Me, I have an issue with somebody that I already do not like. I don't like you. Elle Kennedy, I know that you love your leader and you're scared of her, but I just don't think that it's cool you allow doxing of family members to be in your comment section, in your underneath your videos. So I don't know. I didn't think you were like that. I'd encourage you to delete that because it's not okay. And I lost faith in you I don't know. I lost faith in you and your the way you clip. She did delete it. Okay. My faith has been restored. Okay. Oh yes. Elle Kennedy, I appreciate that. I do. Didn't know that about Tifa, but I do appreciate that. Hey, Chihuahua Mom. My faith is a little restored. And it's not a good look for any channel or anybody. And I do know that you I do know that you have integrity. I do know that, so I appreciate that. And somebody brings to my attention videos of you playing my shit for over 5 minutes, almost 10 minutes sometimes. It's not cut up. I got a problem with that. I don't like you. I'm gonna fucking strike you. Okay?
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it and be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you know what I mean? You gotta be careful about that shit. Clip channels gotta be real careful about any kind of recapping channels. They've gotta be careful about that. Now, if you get along with somebody and they clip your shit, that's awesome. Great. Traders can clip my shit all day. There are people that can clip the fuck out of my shit all day. They're fair about it. They show a point and they have, it makes sense, right? There's a reason. And people record everything, right? And again, I don't private any of my lives, so people are more than welcome to go back and clip whatever they want, okay? I'm excited I'm excited to see how Elle Kennedy clips this, if she even does clip it. And yeah, some people like it. Some people like her clips.
That's really interesting. Thanks.
But when you're being singled out and it's all getting twisted, like, I'm sure, Margaret, do those clips give you a very bad impression of me? And be honest, the shit that you've seen that she puts out on me, it's almost like daily. It's at least like 4 times a week or something. She paints me in a very bad light, and it's not true. It's very deceptive. And she can do that if she wants, but I'm going to challenge the way you're doing it because I think that is against terms of service. So I'm not maliciously trying to take your channel down. If I was maliciously trying to take your channel down, I would do shit like what Truthfinder did.
Anyone that's been clipped by Elle Kennedy that doesn't have, some type of agreement with her or hasn't given her permission, I want you to go in there and I want you to copyright strike it.
And file false copyright strikes on so when he was trying to take my channel down, he would strike me for art that he claimed was in my, live that was not even there. So they got automatically reversed because he would strike me for things that didn't even exist and they'd get overturned in 2 seconds. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I want her to play fair just like I am required to play fair. I'm very conscious of how I do my shit with the recapping and stuff like that.
There's some crossover between commentary and drama channels. Dare I coin a new term, dramentary? Not necessary. So to me, a channel is classified as dramentary if they occasionally or pretty often discuss YouTube drama, but also are not just reporting the drama, they are giving their opinions. Their commentary is the basis of the video.
I'm aware of it, and I don't, I might have an opinion about it, but I show all of y'all the context of everything. I don't just clip one little thing and make it something else and run with it. You know what I mean?
YouTube is a gigantic community. There is always new drama popping up, so that provides endless content. And if you can make your videos compelling enough in one way or another, you can get a decent amount of views. Obviously though, drama channels have a vested interest in drama on YouTube. That is their content. They need fresh tea to be spilled. They also benefit from these long, drawn-out, complicated, dramatic scandals because they get to continuously make those update videos.
Bird he feels away. He is maliciously trying to take the channel out because you are stealing his art.
That's it. I look like a punk, cluster bomb.
That way to women is a fucking joke.
Because it's your own words and you don't like it.
That's actually funny because what she got copyright struck for, at least the ones that stuck, wasn't what she said, it's what she stole.
Bird, why do your words bother you so much when she plays them back to you? Because I find it hilarious.
10th man.
Oh, first time to talk about how he's getting rid of Elle Kennedy because he's just upset.
You gotta get him up here. I'm not gonna go anyway. Spot if my boys can put them up here. All right.
Tell us what bothers you about Elle Kennedy so bad that you want to strike the quote-unquote bitch.
It was a strike party, from what I understand. People be striking, restriking, striking again.
Well, I gotta say, dude, hard pressed for fucking Elle Kennedy, who just threw in 2 counter notifications just to get hit with 2 more copyright strikes.
That's hilarious. Well, Elle Kennedy, I want you to know you can expect great things from your copyright strike fight because a couple of things are happening there. One, Mr. 303 has been drugged into the copyright strike fight. Now I get to be in the copyright strike fucking party.
1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out.
You know what I mean? So, if you have any...
What's crazy is I think I might own all of that Ernie Shell content now, too, that his channel's been blown up.
Yep, I think you do, too. That's hilarious. So, Elle Kennedy, fair warning. If you have any of my content or any of the people that you support on your channel, we are now in the strike game. Take my stuff off your channel. Thank you.
I mean, weren't you already in the strike game? They hit you first.
Huh? They did indeed hit me first. They told weird stories about how I didn't, do the counter notification.
Go Bird. Tell us about the Come on. I want to know about why you want to take down Rick.
That's right.
Rick.
It's a dick off. It's a dick off.
Wow. It's a dick off.
So, why do you want to remove Elle Kennedy from YouTube? Bird, why do you want to remove Elle Kennedy from YouTube? Because she shows your own words to you.
Man, this girl's fucking nuts, Bird. Damn.
Who?
It's fine to keep it in the room when Bird's around.
Bird is taking a channel down called Elle Kennedy because he doesn't like that she makes him look like an idiot. I'm just curious why you want to take the channel down.
All right.
How's he taking the channel down? How's he done that?
He's doing fake copyright strikes on her.
Yeah, like
How's the channel taken down?
Bird Finder.
So far, he's got 8 copyright strikes on her?
Wiki, how do you know he's doing the fucking fake copy strikes unless it's you
He's
doing
doing
it?
it by his own name, Rick. And he's admitted he's taking the quote-unquote bitch down. I just want him to speak for it.
No, actually, I decided I feel like the bitch's channel. We're going to leave the channel up. We're just going to keep it with 2 strikes the whole time, though, so she has to stress it.
Oh, Bird, that's so sad and pathetic of you.
Oh my god, like, oh my god, Truthfinder's striking my channel. What a little bitch to, hey, 303, I just fucking knocked your channel. Oh, okay, Katie, I just knocked your channel. Like, come on, man. Like, I talk shit about it. Like, I just made all kinds of fucking bullshit fucking threats on fucking knocking out El Kennedy shit. Have I done anything? No. No. Have I wasted my time with that? No. You know why? Because it's good when you run around on some bird. The more videos she makes of me, the more that you motherfuckers recognize that I am the wrong one.
Dude, El Kennedy is pissed. This shit's like, I'm looking at this shit right now. Like, it cracks me the fuck up.
See El Kennedy around, let her know the Dox game turns into the strike game. Depends on who you hang out with, what games they want to play. Apparently, Katie struck German dude's channel through Angelo.
When did that happen?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. Maybe I'll go strike German dude too.
German dude. The issue, once again, was with Bird. 303 brought himself into this. I didn't bring him into this. I didn't even fucking talk about the dude. Not one fucking mention about the dude. He started running his fucking mouth. Never fucking brought him up. Show me,
What is
show
that,
me
honey bunny?
where
What's
in the
the
middle
word
of
for
all
that,
that fucking
you
fighting.
idiot?
I had no beef with him. I had no fight with him. No quarrel. Nothing. In fact, I barely even talked to the dude. And he jumped in the middle of it, like you said, like a pocket bitch.
So, if you guys have caught any of little that side's little spurgs, okay, Brett and his little team over there had decided, well, we're gonna strike 303. We'll smack him down. So, if you guys want to do your American thing and you just love Brett as much as I do, want to not take food off his table, grab the X platform. Send a clip of Brett and his hate speech or his bullying or, you know, instigation into, you know, violence, any of that, right? You can send that over to YouTube and you can tell him, like, hey, this guy's a bad look. You know, I wouldn't want anybody that I know to just randomly come across somebody like that's channel. Brett, you fucking weirdo. Okay, look, dude. You're talking about you're gonna strike my channel. What happens with the second and the third strikes and the whatever?
What am I crying about? Do you not hear the laughter? I'm a little girl, man. I use your shit, and I keep using it. Oh, you're illiterate and retarded.
We're still gonna run Brett content. We're gonna modify it. It's gonna be fucking hilarious because Brett's gonna try and he's gonna fail and it's gonna be amazing. And Ghost used to have a program where he would turn everybody's lives into cartoon characters. It is absolutely fair game. See, that's badass. Peachy. I like it. Yeah, yep, if you transform it, you can't do shh. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Brett's content. 120,000%. Right? I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna make it mine. Right? And then I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna make fun of Brett.
Chicky, you know all about stress because every night you're stressing if Tonic's going to use that hammer on you. Oh, God,
No.
I'm telling you now. Holy shit.
Why is so many people invested in my sex life? It's really strange.
You're just a minute, bitch.
Hurry, Bird, say one more nasty go. Go, Bird. Go,
responsible for fake strikes. Hammer down, Tonic. Hammer it down, brother. Hammer it down.
How much your girlfriend's obsessing on me?
You guys should be listening instead of talking.
Well, if you answer a fucking question, Bird, I have to keep doing it.
Chicky, no dick, Chicky.
I don't want your dick, dude. I want you to disappear because you're
Nobody cares about politics right now. Stanley Hammer, baby.
I want you to lose some weight. That's never going to happen, is it?
Hanging out with 303.
I need to lose weight, huh?
Hanging out with 303.
Yeah, you definitely need to lose weight, dude. You're fucking worse than Nicolina.
How much do I weigh, Bird?
Like, I can put a side-by-side together with your neck and her neck, and you got like 2 extra necks.
That's okay.
No woman will fuck you.
Echo.
You can't steal art, okay? Now, I don't know if my strikes are even going to stick. That wasn't the point at all. I'm not trying to take your channel out, but I'm not going to let you just run amok with my content like that. That's lazy. And, you know, if they don't stick and it's under fair use, then I will take that on the chin and keep it pushing, right? And if I have to suffer consequences for striking you, fine. I don't really care because I did it honestly. I didn't lie about it and I had a reason to. That was my reason. Take it or leave it. I don't care.
Because you are a mean girl. You're a bitch. Here, you can have this one of props.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? Right? Connie 2.0, the shit shows, even fucking Tonic, even, yeah, everybody. And then there's absolutely nothing about the worst actors on here. Her master, Satanalina, what she does, and this inbred fuck pedophile. There's nothing about those two people. And it's weird, like nobody questions that. It's very weird and dishonest. But hey, she brings all the news. Yes. Ask me first to use my content. Okay? Ask me first. Be respectful, just like you respect Connie 2.0. You have to ask him. I didn't realize it was every single time that she has to ask him. Please extend that courtesy to myself and a bird and maybe other people, especially people that don't like you. And they'll let you know, yes or no. Okay? And you'd be surprised if you asked me if you could use my content, you'd be very surprised what my answer is. You'd be very surprised. Nana C is good. Behind Green Eyes is good. Chicky is good. I heard that she has a new channel or an old channel that she just started up and they're all clips of Bird now. Bird, you have a new channel clip about you. I think she did like 6 of them.
No, Elle Kennedy does not pick on certain people. Elle Kennedy, if you go and you look at the history of her channel, you will see that she does just like every other clip channel and she clips what is currently going on. And she does it in a very good way. And I can tell you that I've been watching Elle Kennedy for quite some time and she has gotten really good. You can see the progression of her work, like the evolution of it. She, most people think that it's just a bunch of random clips thrown together to look a certain way, but 9 times out of 10, they are clips and they're presented in a chronological type way. They're pieced together so that you can get the whole idea from beginning to end of how a situation unfolded without having to watch 10 or 12 hours worth of live streams. She's going to clip the parts that stand out, not just to her, but if you take a consensus, you'll see that those parts stood out to many other people too. And the people that were striking her so many times, just as recent as like a month ago, were saying, clip this, Elle Kennedy, clip this. Elle Kennedy, come clip this, ma'am. But then when she clips it, they like spend every waking moment striking her. And I don't know where everything's at with those. She does like rework everything. She adds her own, what's the word I'm looking for, you guys? I'm having a brain fart. Y'all know what I mean. She changes it up. Like she uses the little cartoon thing and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's just, she's not just recording someone and sticking it up there. Yeah, that's not true, Marga. I can assure you. Just go back and look at her channel and you'll see, like, when Ernie was the main topic, there's a lot of stuff on Ernie. If ATIL was a hot topic at the time, there's stuff on her. I mean, that's just how it goes.